All right, so I get this question a lot, so I decided I'm just gonna make a quick little video on what an RDRB is. And essentially what an RDRB is, it's the short form for redelivered, rebalanced PD array, okay? And so what that really is this is just equivalent to a balanced price range. That's pretty much what a RDRB is. And so now I have kind of created this diagram to help you guys spot these RDRBs and when to really use them. And so when you're on the buy side of the curve, you're looking for bullish PD arrays, right? So in this case, you're looking for a bullish RDRB. Now, what is an RDRB? An RDRB is when it's pretty much, you can think of it like a fair value gap. So think of a fair value gap. This is a fair value gap right here, right? This would be a fair value gap where we have the wick of the first candle and the third candle. They do not meet. And so we have a fair value gap, right? That's an inefficiency in the market. Well, what an RDRB is, it's essentially a fair value gap, but now the first wick is going to be overlapping with the third candle's wick, sorry. So right here, right, we can see how this wick right here, this up close candle, this is the first candle in the formation, just like a fair value gap, right? 1, 2, 3 candles. But in this case, we have this first candle's wick high overlap with the second candle's wick low. And so we can look at the close price of this to the wick low of that to be an RDRB essentially. And so why this is an RDRB, why is it called redelivered, rebalanced, is because it's a balanced price range, right? So price offers buy side liquidity when it trades up, and then it offers sell side liquidity when it trades back down for the close here. Then we offer buy side again. So right now, keep in mind, we've offered buy side twice and then sell side once. And so to balance here, right, we would need one more sell side to offer, right? And so if we have price trade back into it, we offer sell side one more time. This is a balanced price range that we can support higher from. And this is a great tool to identify your breakaway gaps. And why I say this, because if we have a balanced PD array already, if we have a balanced price range already, price has no reason to reach lower for this inefficiency until a later date. So what we can identify this as now is a breakaway gap, right? And that's why you'll see me in my trade management, you'll see I'll put this as a breakaway gap. I'll just type it out. So here, breakaway gap. So this was originally a fair value gap. Once this RDRB forms, right, we look at it as a PD array it's going to support from, and we can look at the fair value gap resting below as a breakaway gap. Vice versa on the other side. So when we're looking for bearish RDRBs, we're looking for it on the sell side of the curve of a market maker model, right? And so here, same thing, this 3 candle formation, once again, 1 candle, 2 candle, 3 candle. This first candle's the wick, the bottom wick of this candle, it overlaps with this third candle's top wick, right? And so we can take from the close to the top wick of that candle, and this is an RDRB, right? So right here, we can identify this as an RDRB, and so that turns this fair value gap resting above it into a breakaway gap, right? And so this is when we would be looking for it on the sell side of the curve. So I hope this quick little video kind of gives you a good idea of what an RDRB is. And essentially what I use it for is just identifying whether the market is still on the buy side or sell side of the curve. And that's why I went over in a market buy model, I expect these bullish RDRBs to be respected. And then if we are in sell side of the curve, I expect these bearish RDRBs to be respected. And so you'll see that in my trade execution videos and my live streams, etc. So it's just another PD array, essentially. It's just another way of looking at balanced price ranges, essentially. Because here on the sell side, once again, we offer sell side once, we offer buy side once, now we offer sell side again. That's twice, right? 2 times sell side, 1 time buy side. And so what do we need to equalize that? We need buy side one more time, right? So if we trade back into it here, for example, we have trade back into it, buy side offered, that's balanced price range. Now we can look at it as a area we can look for, continuation in the market, if that makes sense. And so because this is here, we can expect this gap, this fair value gap that was originally here. Right, let me just annotate that. That's actually a fair value gap. But because this is here, it's holding price from going back to it instead. And so that creates that breakaway gap. So I hope this little schematic and this diagram explanation helps you guys understand what RDRB is better. But yeah, just a quick little video to kind of cover it for you guys.